D-line is, without question, two of the guys that I respect the most in this business, definitely as individuals and as a tag team. When I first met D-line, just looking at them from afar, they're the two big guys, and you kind of think like, they might be the alpha male kind of guys. They might be they feel like they're the top dogs, but that's not them at all. They're humble guys. They're respectful. Just by saying hello to them, and just by how much they look forward to seeing everybody, and how much they look forward to being a part of a family. Especially the ECWA family. I mean, they're great guys, and watching them go out there and gain over the respect for the fans, and get the popularity behind them, I can just tell that it's so easy for them, because they are who they are out there and who they are in the back. They're just generally nice guys, and I can't think of any two guys that I would rather want as ECWA Tag Team Champions. And for the future, for them, I just feel that the sky's the limit for them. They're going to go as far as they're going to make it possible for them. So I wish them nothing but success, and I hope that everything that they ask for out of themselves is what they're going to get.
There are a couple things I can say about D-line. Like we said in our questionnaire, I've known these guys for as long as I've known anybody in the business. The struggles that we've all went through, and to be where we are now, it's quite an accomplishment. One of the things I remember was seeing them in ROH and seeing that they went against the world's greatest tag team. I felt proud to see two guys that I came up with do something like that. And then when they came into ECWA and they had their tag team championships, I was actually in the locker room covering for my match, and I heard a thunderous roar from the crowd. And if you've ever been in the ECWA arena, the locker room's far away from the ring. And when I jetted out the door to see what happened, it was them winning the titles. It might have been the loudest I've ever heard the building in the ECWA arena. So that was incredible. As far as the future for D-line, sky's the limit. Guys got the size, they got the charisma, they got the character. Everybody knows about D-line, and I think even more are going to find out about D-line in the coming years. I definitely see them making a splash, whether WWE or TNA. Tag team wrestling starting to get a little hot again, and I wish them all the luck, man. I hope to see them there.
Not every legend is a myth. Some are flesh and blood. Some legends walk among us, but they aren't born, they're built. Legends are made from iron and sweat, mind and muscle, blood and vision, and victory. Legends are champions. They grow, they win, they conquer. There's a legend behind every legacy. There's a blueprint.
We got each other. Yes, we don't need nobody else.
If I got your back, you got my back. If I go to war, we go to war together. We're trying to be the greatest of all time, bottom line. And if that's what they put before us, let's go get it.
D-line, I heard a lot about them before they came into the ECWA and seemed to have a pretty big following around this area. I was excited to see what they offered. I heard a lot of good things, and they came in and really got right to it right off the bat. A good team, which is something you don't see a lot of right now with the professional wrestling, is actual tag teams. It was very nice to see two guys as an actual team that come in here and perform in front of the fans as well as they did, and already capturing the tag team titles. I don't see anything but positive things happening for them in the future here in ECWA, or wherever they decide to go from here, and hopefully it's good things ahead for them. Both gentlemen, as I talked to them, very respectful. They seem to have respect the history of the business, which you don't see a lot with some younger guys in the business today. They don't understand where the business started and where it's come to today. And I think you need that to be a young team or just a young singles wrestler, is to, with any profession, learn where that profession started learn from that, learn from the veterans that are still around, that you have the opportunity to talk to, and take that and just apply that to your own success, and you'll have nothing but success if you learn, listen, and grow with the business and learn.
Came off like nice guys, and they're very respectful, and they said they like my work, so they obviously know talent, and obviously talent knows talent, they're good guys, they're good workers, and you know, just we clicked. I don't think I've seen a favorite moment yet, because they're always improving. So the last moment that I have in my mind right now is my favorite moment will get surpassed by the moment they do tonight. And then the following show will surpass the moment that does tonight. They just keep getting better and better. Them winning, obviously, the tag team gold, you know, move the spot. They obviously winning the tag team gold is up there. But these guys are just keep getting better and better, and they keep doing great things in the ring. So it's hard just to pick one moment. I think they have a plethora of moments that you could put it in a highlight reel, if needed, to explain how good they really are. I mean, they're a tag team in an era where people don't really book tag teams, but they are making their own niche in the business. So I could see them, if they continue to polish their credentials and polish their tactics in the rings and continue to get better in doing promos, I could see them on WWE TV. They don't have, you know, too many tag teams that are set tag teams. Maybe they can be working with the Shield. You know, I could see that happening. I could see them in TNA. I could definitely see them in Ring of Honor. You know, and I mean, worst case scenario, if they had to get repackaged and not do the football gimmick, which I know isn't a gimmick. They all both come from football backgrounds, and they're both athletes. I think they have the ability to pull off anything that's given to them. They can make lemonade out of lemon.
They're really great guys. I don't have a bad thing to say about them. They're always happy, they're always smiling, they have a positive attitude, and I really enjoy that out of them. And we've had a great relationship from the get-go. You know, they could be known as one of the greatest ECWA tag teams of all time. And they help hold the titles along with us, along with guys like Loki, like Danielson, like Trent Acid, people like that. And it's very lineage, and if they can go down as a big tag team in the ECWA champions, then God bless them.
For me, guys, 3 things I want to share with you. And the first one is, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, it's a mentality. It's a way of life. It's how you eat, how you think, how you sleep, how you dream. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, it's not some philosophy or some idea. It's what I breathe. It's life. And so what I need you to understand is, guys, when you talk about being the best of the best, when you talk about being the best of the best, like when you talk about being in a sport where at the end of the day, the way you win, somebody got to surrender.
Let me tell you something. If tomorrow wasn't promised, what would you give for today? Forget everything else. Forget everything else. Forget that there was any sunlight left. What would you spend today thinking about? Yourself or the man that's beside you? Or the man that you know you'll give everything in your heart for? We get one opportunity in life. One chance in life to do whatever you're gonna do, to lay your foundation, to make whatever mark you're gonna make, whatever legacy you're gonna leave your legacy. And it's found through effort. Wins and losses come a dime a dozen. But effort, nobody can judge effort. Because effort is between you and you. Effort ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. So that team that think they're ready to see you, that think what they see in film, they ain't saw what film shows. Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature now than I was 5 minutes ago. Because I'm pissed off for greatness. Because if you ain't pissed off for greatness, that means you're okay with being mediocre. Ain't no man in here okay with being just basic. So let's do what we do. Tonight, we ain't got to worry about taking no breaks. Don't worry about taking no breaks.
That's a question I'll always remain. Do I sit back and listen to the critics, the doubt? Do I want to sit back and remain the same? That's a question I repeatedly ask myself. The reason I do what I do is to lift others as well as myself. Inspired to be inspired. No, I haven't made it to my destination yet. So does that mean I end my trip short? Hell no. No, because my ambition can never be belittled. I'm glad Jesus never gave up on us. He died for you, so why not live for him? People tell me you're not good enough, G. You're not strong enough, G. You're not fast enough. That's why I continue to work, outwork my competition. You sleep, I grind. You fuel my fire. My passion is beyond passionate. My pain is beyond my struggle. Strength isn't how much you can handle before you break. Strength isn't how much you can handle after you're done broken. Maybe I won't reach my dreams. Well, at least I didn't guide a young man to reach them. Will I reach my dream? The question remains. But like I always say, if you give up on yourself, who else will believe in you? So till then, I'ma fight. Blood, sweat, tears, I'ma fight. I'm gonna get through it. I love being an underdog. You turn your back on me, I'm just gonna tell you, watch your back, cause I'm coming. I'm coming with a vengeance. Vengeance that I will reach my full potential. Every time I say, you already in pain, you already hurt, get a reward from me. The poorest man is not one without a penny. The poorest man is one without a dream. Chase your dreams. Take no days off.
Eat as bad as you want to breathe is a mentality. You gotta eat it, you gotta drink it, you gotta sleep it. Like it has to consume who you are. For real, it has to consume you. If you caught me on a bus right now and somebody said, E.T., I need motivation, I'm getting up in the middle of the bus and I'm murdering the bus. The bus driver gonna stop the bus. I'm just gonna motivate everybody in the bus. Why? It's not something that I do, guys. It's who I am. And if you're gonna be the best, the cream of the crop, if you're gonna be the apex of this particular sport, you gotta be it, not talk about it. You gotta be it. It has to consume you. It has to take over you. That when I see you without even knowing you, I ought to be able to look at you, and from your ethos, I ought to see you are the best of the best. I ought to know what you're doing without you saying one word. It ought to illuminate from you.